So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the steps of making a quick portfolio for one of your classmates using Google Drive, Google Folders, and Google Slide. Everything happens in Google. Very simple process. So this is the folder that I made for my favorite images. So I submitted a group of 50 of my favorite photos from the last year or so in here. I didn't worry about whether or not they were part of a body of work. I didn't look at whether or not they were thematically connected. I just threw things that I really liked in here. So from here, I want to pretend that I am another classmate, and I'm going to make a group of 10 to 15 photos from this that I think are a portfolio. So the first thing you want to do is to be able to make a subfolder that you're going to put these into, and you can do this in your classmates drive. Just go new and folder and call it, I'm just going to call it Sarah for Sarah, because I'm picking photos for Sarah by Sarah. Okay, so once you have that, you can just move photos in there, but that takes them out of the original folder. And since one of your other classmates is also going to make a quick portfolio, what I want you to do is when you find a photo that you like, let's say you think this one is great, just make a copy of it here, and then move that copy up into your folder. So I'm just going to go through, I'm actually going to choose some that I chose earlier. This is not necessarily a portfolio, a final version. I'm just doing this quickly to demonstrate it. But every time I find one that I like, I make a copy. The copy pops up to the top, so I can do it there. And you could actually, if you just keep making these copies, you could make the copies first of any of the ones that you like. And since they all go up to the front, you could just wait. I'm just going to go down. I think I want this one. And I'll pick 10 of these just as an example. And since they're already going up there, any of the copies you'll be able to move over. I'm also going to pick this one. And for my portfolio of my portfolio, I'm actually, it might seem really obvious as you go through to pick just the birds or pick just the nature. I want you to resist the idea of making a portfolio simply by subject. Think about making it because of palette or mood or some other way that you might be able to connect them together. Now, at this point, I'm being somewhat more, I won't say random, but I'm going quickly, so I'm not making absolute decisions, but I am sort of picking things that seem to feel like they might work together. And let's see, how many do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I believe I already have 2 in there. Excellent. So I'll go back here. And so I just need 3 more. And let's just look through, see which ones I want. You know, I really like these buildings. Here we go. And I need 3 more. Let's see. I know I can pick, oh, actually I love this one bird. And there's going to be one more that I pick. Where is it? I was looking through. Now, I'm just doing the picking. What I want you to do is when you get to this folder, look through it very carefully. Look at each photo. You can star it. You can make a note on it so that you can come back to it and find the ones that you want. You can also just copy everything into your folder, the one that you want to use to make your final portfolio, and then delete the ones that you don't want. Do not delete anything out of this original folder because that is your classmates folder, and also another classmate's going to come in and make a portfolio. So once I do this, I'll go in here and say, yeah, you know, I really kind of like that. I am going to go ahead and make a presentation based on that. I think I think there's something really nice the way those all connect, even though they aren't strictly all birds or all nature. So I'm going to do it more in terms of its mood. So to make a Google Slide document, just go right up here into this Google sort of multiple choice area. Scroll down, go into Slides. It's going to take you into a completely different window. And you probably have done Google Slide before if you've been in my class, but if not, this is a really easy process. I'll take you start to finish. So I'm just going to start this slideshow. Looks a lot like PowerPoint. And I'm going to call this Sarah for Sarah. And I'm going to add 10 slides to this. You can go up and do new slide. I'm going to do the shortcut, which is Control M. That will probably be Command M on a PC. Control M, Control M, Control M. And I'm going to go down until it'll say 11 because I've got the title slide, and that will be my 10 slides. Easy. Now, where are they going to come from? Go to Insert Image. And this is really easy. Just scroll down, go to Drive. And this is what we were looking at today. We are in, oops, no, I want to go to My Drive. Sorry about that. And I want to go to Favorite Portfolio and Sarah for Sarah. And now I am in the folder with those, and I can just bring them over. Don't worry in what we're doing now about any kind of, oops, I think I put that in one all the way down at the bottom. Don't worry about any kind of titling for the ones that you submit. However, the order is going to be very important, and this is where you get to do your order. You can go ahead and put everything in. To click into each slide and then reorder it, or you can think about it as you go, as you sequence, and then double check it afterwards. I'll just put in a few. I'm liking this. I think this will be good, but I want to definitely get a bird in now. Could easily have picked all birds, although I think I was very careful not to put a ton of birds in there. One of you will be assigned to my portfolio. So I'm going to play along. There we go. And sometimes you have to resize it just a little bit. They should usually just go to fit. And I'll put one more in just for now. Eventually I'd get all 10 in, but I just want to show you a little bit about finishing this off. So if you want to change the order, very easy. You just change it like that. Bird, landscape, bird, landscape. So let's pretend I'm done. I do want you to have, for your quick portfolio, for your classmate, you need to have no less than 10 and no more than 15. And I'll be really absolute about that. So let's go ahead and pretend like this is a done portfolio, and I'll show you how to publish it and then go over and post it into the discussion. Okay, so over here under File, you want to go to Publish to the Web, go to Embed, and hit Publish. Say, sure, I do want to publish it to the web. You'll have this embed link will come up down here. It's already highlighted. So I just do Command Copy or Control Copy on a PC. So then I'm going to come back over into the Quick Portfolios discussion. And I'm going to reply. And don't use this one. And don't just put your add code there. You just want to click this and click your embed code in there. And your quick portfolio, Sarah for Sarah, will show up right there. And we'll be able to click through and see your choices right inside of that box. And that is it. I hope that gives you a clear direction for how to do this exercise.